the damage secured for Chrono. It is a hero that lanes well against Leshrac with the Chain Lightning.
Yeah.
But Zeus heavily suffers versus Mars, let's be real. I mean, Zeus cannot do anything if he gets the arena.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not a BK.
Welcome, boys and girls, to the playoffs of Dream League. We're going to start off with Team Spirit versus Xtreme Gaming. We've got an XM Zeus on our hands versus a Yatoro Morphling. Avery, how you feeling about this game?
It's going to get spicy. These are two drafts that, outside of the Leshrac, you're kind of playing for those late-game team fights. There's not a lot of early aura buyers, not a lot of heroes that want to skirmish really heavy that early. Again, unless Laurel just goes Super Saiyan this game, I feel like we're going to go late. We're going to see a bunch of these fights centered around the Roshan. Both these teams really want Aegises on their carries here. And whenever you're playing Zeus Faceless Void with the support Terrorblade, you got to be thinking about going late. This is not a lineup for XG that is going to take early towers and go high ground like we saw when Ame was playing that Terrorblade under 30 minutes.
Xtreme tried to go for a late smoke wrap play to see if they could get a first blood somewhere in there, but fortunately breaks on mid a little bit, and then it breaks even further on Yatoro, who had a very defensive ward for himself. So Xtreme Gaming, who I believe is the team that fails to get first blood.
Example, still in the tournament.
What do you
so far, Lane's looking pretty good here.
Yeah.
For Spirit on the CS board. And the panel was talking about the Zeus versus things like the Sniper and the Lina.
Yep.
It is interesting because I think all of those types of heroes have...
Has been killed.
What is happening here?
He is not quite going to have enough to be able to run him down. Gets really good damage, and now actually the Blood Grenade's going to go the other way. The time dilation is taking
knocked him into
on Mira, knocks him through the trees to get on top of Mira, but neither... Oh, he actually does manage to get it. The reflection comes out and finishes off Mira. So first blood goes to DY and Xtreme Gaming.
A little weird from Spirit there. I get some meta usage. Someone else... I mean, does DY die here, though, is the big question. When the Lion comes back, it's close. Yeah.
He does.
So you feed it right back during the meta. Kind of a sloppy death by DY. Spirit will take advantage of it.
Yeah. Coming back with meta on cooldown. It's got to kind of hurt your laning phase. They're going to try and run down Miposhka. Oh, got the disruption off just in time, and he got the Lotus away from them. Nice little twofer there from Miposhka. Big plays.
Definitely some value there. Excadi on this hero. And it's no joke. I'm serious when I mean, like, it destroys some of these late game magic heroes where you get piked away by Zeus, he hits you, you're getting shard blasted, you're getting nuked. It's a crazy amount of burst damage, and it pumps the hero's tank ability up to where you jump this hero, you're not necessarily just killing him right away.
Yeah.
And I think that type of build thrives versus Leshrac.
Nice catch. That was great. I was wondering how they got that kill, but it looks like Hoodwink just surprised Yatoro there.
We've seen a lot of Morphling lane deaths this tournament.
This is what XM has done in his last 5 pub games. More confidence again after some bad strays there. Mira will go down.
Really messing Mira up. He does get the Obs ward, so at least something for his trouble there, but that is a third death. Collapse
or
still
maybe
TPs.
try both. Bushwhack grabs him just before he gets speared away. DY does manage to grab the Wisdom Rune, so it is still a split because Miposhka was taking theirs. They're going to get some decent damage on Collapse on their way out, too. Oh, Ame's going to join in on this. Time dilation. That is a bit surprising they go for it.
Who's sold, that's why.
Yeah.
You get him 100 lower, he's burnt out there. And
they're going to keep going at it. They turn back around underneath the tower. XM joins them. He's got the Thunder God's Wrath timed. And Mira, he gets snagged. Fortunately, he has the stick, and now it's going to be the Hoodwink that just might die. Jinkyu does end up dying to the tower.
Okay. Mira gets his revenge. I think if XM committed there, they would have gotten him too. But just thought the Bushwhack wasn't going to land.
Yeah.
A little miscommunication. Nonetheless, this tower being hit down by this catapult the entire time. Ame gets a last hit. They refuse to give Collapse any presence down here versus the Void.
I also love this play, setting up the Void, yeah, but I also love shutting down Mars. This hero has been way too impactful at this tournament.
I think it's a good game plan here.
Didn't expect him to be so far out in lane, but it may not matter. There's a 5-man rotation. He's got one waveform to use, and he was trying to save it for getting over the cliff, but obviously he wasn't going to make it that far. Too much damage. Xtreme Gaming, another head.
Tested as well here for XM, though he has 0 mana. Ame looking for a solo kill?
Yeah, does have the Master Madness, so he does.
It feels like XG no.
Yeah, they're coming in with so many heroes now.
They're
cutting through the jungle. They're going to Collapse. Collapse is going to get ganked first. His team is behind the tower. He said, boys, I thought we were ganking this guy. They're killing me instead. What happened?
They have really focused down this Mars this game. And when that tier 1 tower...
XM now dominating, and XXS is going to get involved now. Gets XM yet another kill. Thanks
nice.
to Thunder God's Wrath.
Nice nuke damage there. XXS did not even notice. He just got lightning.
Oh, almost got him.
This game is turning very favorable for XG right now. Toro as well, and they'll take that freebie. Nothing big committed either.
Oh, maybe it's not so free, though. XM spots the support, already down to half health. And Xtreme just getting damage in from a distance here until XXS. Now he can come through. Oh, Blink just outside of that onslaught.
Did get mid-tower off that, so Spirit get a little something here. That was a big bushwhack by Xinqiu. I think there's a world collapse commits with the Blink Arena on the Zeus.
Speared through the chest, he'll die. Now Collapse is going to find himself electrified by the Zeus, so he's not getting out of here. Time dilation coming in from Ame. Goes to Miposhka. They can't fight XXS, so it looks like Miposhka's going to just get trampled upon.
It's so hard to make these aggressive plays when XG can respond. It just sets the fight up for whoever's not there, which they have a lot of high damage sources right now, and every fight in using your entire mana pool without using your mana pool, which means you're ready to join any sort of fight or skirmish. Another huge benefit of that build. Shield Rune on Laurel with Voodoo Mask.
Is he going to be able to get it off? He's going to be grabbed, pulverized to the ground, pulled in by the bushwhack, and shot through by Xinqiu.
No chance. Whew. They're going to look to defend as well. This is
DY boldly putting himself out there saying, yeah, you guys can go on me if you want. And rotation of Laurel.
Yeah, this is a kill they really want because they know this is the solo on the map.
They thought XM was leaving. They want to be able to catch him now. Laurel is within striking distance. XM trying to fight back. Goes for the hop. Doesn't dodge the spear. But with Ame coming in, Laurel's like, sorry, man. I can't take that fight with you.
And this is where I talk about this. Zeus tanks up more than people expect. He doesn't even have that Manta yet. He's 2,000.
XM is a little skittish. Maybe for the best. Laurel is within the neighborhood.
BKB on the way. Does he even need it, huh? It's a nice BKB game for sure. And Mjolnir done. That is a very fast timing for this Void.
It's going to be lightning all over the battlefield.
Oh,
Zeus, Mjolnir, and another situation where Laurel cannot back up his teammates because Xtreme Gaming just using overwhelming force as these kills come in.
Have to find some overextension or something. Bait XG into a bad fight.
Bro is still dead. They're going to go for it. Arena? No, hop outside of it. Instead, they'll get DY. He'll burn out, but not a problem here because Xtreme Gaming very happy with this initiation. XX has already brought down Miposhka. Ame's looking for the Chronosphere. He has the Aegis, so even if they kill him here, still has a chance to get it off. Bushwhack holds Laurel in, but it looks like they're going to be able to make an escape before Ame is back up and can stop their further retreat.
Didn't want to chrono those two there. Kind of interesting with the SD. Ame might have to...
Not the worst for Team Spirit, especially if they can connect on one of these smoke ganks. DY, he just keeps on running into them, and that's okay for Xtreme. They're well positioned to be able to put the damage in and put Collapse down. Now the waveform on through. Chronosphere does land. He'll bash down Miposhka, bludgeon Mira to death, and now look for some more. Laurel and Yutaro already out, though.
Another move that XG just... The read is a lot of your comeback potential off some of the spell damage.
Disruption only sets up XXS as he is going to squash Miposhka.
I've liked this Vessel terribly the more I watch it. Just being able to reflect a core in the fight and toss this Vessel on them is
Oh, Xtreme are going to make this move. Instead of teleporting to tier 2, they're going to backstab Team Spirit. And XXS is going to lead the way, but he did manage to get off the more strength onto Yatoro. They spot out Mira. Ooh, doesn't quite hit the stun there. Ame, he'll get the bastions eventually and bring down Mira. Looking for Yatoro. Oh, got him on the onslaught. Yatoro's not getting away. XXS just robbed him of that escape. And now they'll take his life if they can catch up to him. Oh no, the time dilation slowing down Xtreme in their chase. XM will catch up.
That's a hard hero to catch.
They can't get there.
I mean, you got to chrono him here. Problem is you can't catch the chrono because he's as fast as you are.
Yeah, he just keeps on waveforming and time walking and waveforming and time walking.
And he's gone. Still finding farm on this morph. Big question is, like, what do you hit here to try and take that fight and turn this game around?
This is part of this build, but I guess he doesn't need to with a Morphling Leshrac. Oh, that was almost a 3-man. Instead, it's a 1-man, but that's okay. BKB gets him the important kill. That's going to be Laurel. A lot of their damage is out now, and Team Spirit, they're going to have to get out of here. XXS slowed down by the Purge.
Terrorblade.
Terrorblade from behind with a sentry is going to spot Maposhka, who tried to Glimmer Cape to safety, but instead he'll be stomped by XXS.
1-man chrono gets the job done. If there's a disruption there, that could be a fight Spirit can take.
Yeah.
But Maposhka is just too far away.
Courier has been killed.
He has the auras, but he can TP this outpost, and he will. So he will bait that fight on the front line.
Oh, they're definitely going to jump him. And they are going to pay a price for it. It's immediately XXS goes through, grabs the Mars, popped like a grape. He's just gone instantly. They do manage to trade out for DY, but again, it's a support for core. DY will take that every time.
This is for Roche control. All right, Lesh Stun, we've seen Laurel do some work with this shard.
XXS just going into the trees, very often a staging point for these team fights. Ame
got both subs.
He'll got both supports. He'll take that for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Mows down the back line. Team Spirit can no longer fight for this Roshan, but it is not up for a minute, so I guess they'll get a chance.
You say Ame pop those subs to get back in this game at some point if you're Spirit, and this looks like the best opportunity you're going to have.
Yeah, this is your all-in comeback play. Oh, immediately! Ward Sentry gets him on the Gleipnir. No response, though, from the rest of Xtreme. But Jin Q just showing he's ready. He's ready for you.
Oh, Yatoro going to create his own Zeus illusions.
Yeah. That's an idea. Don't know if it'll actually win you the fight. I would have thought turning into the Faceless Void is so important that you wouldn't put that on cooldown for the Zeus deal, but...
Man, they're just not going to force it. It just lets Chrono come back up here for XG. You can win this game at that 50, 60 minute mark.
Okay.
Which, you know, late game Dota always comes down to execution, but it's going to be an uphill battle into the second Aegis here.
0 deaths on the...
You're looking for the catch, and...
Okay, the arena cuts down the trees. XXS will still catch up to him, skewered the Ame, but it doesn't matter.
A nice little heads-up play. The rest of them get...
Against Morphling Leshrac.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's a great scouting game.
Yeah.
You don't need that much to get pretty good value out of it. As long as you can land like one hit on him in a fight, it's going to be annoying.
But they are kind of playing off of burst damage where XSS, he can't stay, you know, low HP so often. Oh! He's just dead, just like that. Collapse is able to get the reset with the Wind Waker. A little grounded pound here onto Laurel. They throw the Chronosphere. It actually whiffed entirely. Ame will die as a result of that.
Yatoro going ham right now.
Oh, and he's going to look to drown the entire team as Xtreme Gaming stuck inside of Arena, cancels XXS's TP, finishes off XM, and leaves the big tanky boy for last. So much for a deathless run for the core.
What a team fight from Spirit. I mean, that was just beautiful execution here. The first life gone completely. No rebuttal from XG. You use Pulverize to try and set this kill up on the Lesh, but the Chrono misses him. It doesn't matter too much in terms of killing the Lesh, but Ame just gets stuck in here, and Yatoro gets a free fight as a consequence. And he just drives Ame into the dirt here. Collapse will give his life to set up the arena and says, Yatoro, here is the buffet. Load your plate, son.
I'm sorry, what did we say Xtreme had? The highest DPS hero, the harder carry, the tankiest hero. What did Team Spirit have?
Yatoro.
Yatoro.
he makes that fight work, but that's the front line from Spirit getting the dirty work done, right?
Yeah.
Like Yatoro gets the highlights there, but that is the Lesh and the Mars.
Dude, this guy
throwing their life down to set that up.
He is just clearing through buildings so quickly. He's already at the tier 3. Maposhka gives him some extra firepower with the disruption. They're going to take a tier 3 before Xtreme Gaming does. He's level 25. He's taking a range barracks. Okay.
XG have definitely underestimated how much damage this Morphling does and how much farm Yatoro was finding in this game. Maybe they felt like they were a lot farther ahead than they were, which, 12k lead is not bad, but this Morph was tied with your own cores. And if you give him a fight like that, he thinks he is.
Sure.
So obviously he can outplay Ame.
XXS gets the grab onto the Morphling. Disruption is save is there, though. And he's going to be able to waveform back. Same Laurel with the BKB. They actually go for the Chronosphere. BKB, it looks like they tried to E-Blade save him.
Yeah, it works
Yatoro, they still managed to get the bash through. Yatoro has to be able to hop away, gets it out. Oh, and now Ame is starting running the low on damage. They throw out the finger, he easily time walks that off. Laurel pushed forward with his Bloodstone, down to half health right now. DY's dealing with him, Ame commits. Meanwhile, XXS is right in the middle of these heroes, spreading the damage around with his Aghanim Scepter. They get the support, still trying to chase down the cores, and they'll be able to finish up Laurel. A second Pulverize. He started the fight with Pulverize, and they'll end it with Pulverize too.
XXS just putting that team fight on his back. He did so much work just charging in there, takes the brunt of everything. And even though Ame does a lot of damage here, a lot of it goes into the Morphling.
How did the goddamn Shinkyu?
Yeah, everybody just gets damage off because they all have to start backing up and all these spells get thrown out.
Right.
A lot of damage goes in onto Yatoro there, which means he has to morph up really high, really fast. He just doesn't do any damage. He's running around right-clicking people half that fight with 150 base damage.
Grabs the Mars, pulls him back, gets the kill just like that. A little 1-2 punch.
Yeah, Jinkyu, he has the baby crit online. He is doing some deeps if they do not find him.
Goodness.
That type of fight, they do not find him. And it costs Spirit a lot here as they pull this game back, but not back enough. Lane for XG. So they put the shard on Ame, who's building his own, but not there yet.
Charging forward. He says, whatever's here, we're killing it. Level 25 means that Pulverize lasts forever.
Yatoro
Maposhka gets put
has a
down
DD.
underground.
That's why Spirit were lingering there.
Yeah.
He knows that's a rare opportunity, but they cannot capitalize.
Trying to throw damage at him. Oh, okay, if you don't have the backtrack, you have the Sunder to undo the damage that is being done. It is so hard for them to be able to cut through Ame.
Wants an arena here. He wants a spear back.
He's going to be able to get it. He's going to be able to stop this. Oh, they spot him immediately. Got the scythe on him while Mira is being run down by the Primal Beast. And he's making a run for it, too.
They clipped him with that Shiva's vision.
TP's back in time, so he can try and form a defense for the second Rax. Last remaining Rax.
XXS with his own 25 here. He's just a beast on the front line. This Primal's just been untouchable the entire game. And the flank from Team Spirit.
They're going to catch the back line, go straight for the Zeus, try to assassinate him, but it doesn't quite work. They get off the Sunder, he gets off the BKB and walks through the walls. Oh, the Mars chasing after him, but it's not going to be enough. While Ame dealt with some of the back line, they're going to be able to buy back here. Chronosphere catching Yatoro. Are they going to be able to do the damage? No, the E-Blade goes off, so he deals with Laurel first, waits for the E-Blade. Now Yatoro's able to get back, but without Laurel, how are they going to be able to hold this? Without Collapse, how are they going to be able to start the fight?
DY buyback. They want to end it right here, right now. Yatoro does not have his peak damage right now.
The second Chronosphere. Ame flocks another one.
At the 2-for-1 special, they are both for you, Yatoro. I gave you my message. I hope you enjoyed it.
Take the mana, Mira, but we're going to take your base. And we're going to take the victory in Game 1. Xtreme Gaming looking down the barrel of a pretty straightforward win in this later game team fight. They had that one hiccup, but man, things turned bad in the last couple of team fights for Team Spirit. Now they'll fillet Yatoro, try and flinch Mira before they get on out of here. But ultimately, it is a pretty clean late game for Xtreme. They went high ground, slipped up once. But other than that, look like such a damn good team, man. When they're on, these guys, they can take on anyone. TI winners don't matter.